Secondhand Toy Dealer here, and today I have a toy haul that has a lot of Hot Wheel cars in it. I found somebody who was selling a small collection of Batmobile and like Hollywood Ride Hot Wheels. And then I have a few things that I found this past weekend. It has not been long since my last toy haul video. Usually I've been averaging like one a month. I just did one like 8 days ago. And this toy haul is bigger than the one that I did 8 days ago. So maybe business is starting to pick up. But let's go ahead and take a look at the toy haul. I'm going to go over the Hot Wheels cars that I found at a store that were not in somebody's personal collection that they sold to me. This is a Mickey Mouse Screen Time tugboat, and it has a little play feature where as you roll the boat across the table surface, it actually spins the paddles. And this is from one of the early, maybe even the first Mickey Mouse cartoon that they animated. And then the other one is a Batmobile. This one is a dark green variant of one that's already previously been released. And then let's look at this little collection of Hot Wheels cars that somebody sold to me. Going over this lot here, there's a few Hot Wheels premium cars in it. This is a 2014 Back to the Future Part 2 time machine in hover mode, and I always thought that this was a great Hot Wheels premium car. I think I've had a couple of these. I think I have one that is open, but it's nice to have another one that is new in box to put with my ever-growing Hot Wheels premium collection. Then we have a Thundercats Classic Thunder Tank. I already have one of these, so maybe I will sell it at a garage sale or flea market, or maybe I'll trade it to CM Retro Gaming in his next trade show. And then here is a He-Man Wind Raider. I did not have this vehicle as a kid, but I was aware of its existence. I think that it is fun that Hot Wheels is releasing these nostalgic vehicles that were from other franchises. This is not a Hot Wheels toy, it's a He-Man toy, but they made a smaller version for the Hot Wheel premium line. I would love to see them do stuff like this with like Transformers, like the alt mode of Transformers. I'd love to see them do this for G.I. Joe, and they've already did it here with this one. This is a party wagon, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles party wagon, and I think that, boy, they could really cash in on a lot of nostalgia if they would just release more of these nostalgic vehicles from other cartoons from our childhood. And then in this lot there's a couple like random vehicles that don't really have anything to do with TV or movies. You got a pizza delivery van, Hot Wheels City Works, and a Ford GT. That's a pretty cool looking car. There was a couple movie vehicles in here. Got the Ghostbusters car, Ecto 1, and then the Back to the Future car. I think that it was cool that they sold a $5 version of this, and then they made one that just didn't have as much paint application on it and sold it for $1. That is cool that they had licensed cars like this from a movie franchise and they were selling these for $1 on the Hot Wheels pegs. And then you've got a series of Batmobiles. You've got the 1960s Batmobile. You've got I'm not sure which, this is from a TV series or a cartoon, or if this one's from a video game, or if this is just some kind of concept Batmobile. Not real familiar with it. You got another one. I'm not for sure if I know which one this came from either, which series this Batmobile came from. You've got a exaggerated 1980s Batmobile where it's big. on the front end and gets maybe more appropriately scaled in the back end of it. I don't know, an animated, exaggerated Batmobile. I'm not sure what the purpose of this one was, because it's definitely not something that's from a cartoon or from a TV show. But another Batmobile for the collection. Got the Batman from Arkham Knight. And this one was new for 2015. It's a pretty cool looking Batmobile. One of my favorites, the animated series Batmobile. Another variant of the 1980s Batmobile. This one is in kind of like a medium gray with a red windshield, which is pretty cool. And this one here might be another duplicate of that one that I wasn't sure. Here, Batman Brave and the Bold. I don't know, maybe that's a comic book series. That might be a duplicate. Maybe it's a different paint coloring. Yeah, so that's the same Batmobile, just a different color, which they seem to be doing to punch out more and more of them. And then finally you've got another Batmobile. 75 years of Batman, the Batman. This is another cartoon Batmobile. Not sure if I'm familiar with this one though. Another Batmobile for the Batmobile collection. Wrapping up the die-cast finds, I had said in a previous video that I'm not really into collecting Disney Pixar cars, die-cast cars. But when I found this one on the peg at Meijer, it was the only Lightning McQueen like it. They had other ones that had a green lightning bolt without any numbers or letters anywhere on it, and this one here was definitely more shiny and brilliant. So I looked it up on eBay, and this is a chase variant of Lightning McQueen. So I thought, well, shoot, for $3, finding a chase, why not just pick it up and toss it in the collection? I looked it up on eBay, and I think it's consistently fetching between $18 and $20, and which isn't a huge markup. I mean, being able to find a $18 die-cast car for $3 is exciting, but it's not that exciting. But kind of fun. My local GameStop was giving away some Halo Infinite promotional stuff, and this is what that is. It is a little black box with a magnet catch and the UNSC logo, and it's a dog tag from Halo. And they had a bunch of these that they had not given away them all, and so they're giving away the remainder of what they had back in the back. So I grabbed a couple, one to keep it in package, put on display. Maybe that'll fill a nice little area on my pegboard. And then I have one to display, opened and loose out of the package. I found this Ultimate Warrior action figure on eBay, and I think that it's pretty cool. The bright colors of the Ultimate Warrior. I kind of prefer the paint scheme where it's got this design across his whole face instead of just like the miniaturized version of it on the cheek. But this action figure came with the title belt, and I liked the coloring, I liked the facial expression, and I thought that was a pretty cool Ultimate Warrior action figure, and it is my first Ultimate Warrior action figure for the collection. I've been building a VHS sealed collection, and so I found this one. It was a decent price. I think I got it for less than $6, shipped and everything. This is the X-Files Fight the Future movie, and I really liked this movie when it came out in the late 90s. So I'll toss that in with my sealed VHS collection. Found some Mario memorabilia, some 3D coasters, some NES coasters, and they look like little NES games. And then a Mario action figure. These had kind of dried up. I hadn't seen many of these in a while, and my local Walmart just got the newest wave of these, and there were some new figures in. So hopefully some of these supply issues that we had been having is going to start freeing up, and we're going to start seeing some of the things that we were meant to see 6 months ago, a year ago. So that's exciting to find some new Mario action figures. My kids like to collect those. For my novelty section, I found a set of chattering teeth. Not sure if I can make them chatter without taking it out of the packaging, but I thought that's kind of fun. I like that whole novelty gag gift fun kind of collectible, and so that'll go in that section of my collection. I found a candy dispenser of the Kool-Aid Man, and so it has some candy in the back and a little Kool-Aid action figure to stand up and put on display. You don't see many commercials of him anymore these days. I don't really have much of a Pez dispenser representation in my toy collection. I found these two here. This is the Peeps Pez dispenser, and I have a lot of friends and family that are kind of grossed out by the Easter Peep candy, but I always kind of liked them. So I thought that was kind of fun that they had a Peeps Pez dispenser, and I'm not sure you could get more classic of a Pez dispenser than finding a Batman Pez dispenser. My nephew had an IQ Fit puzzle game, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked up one of these. Kind of excited to try that out and see the different ways that you can set up this little puzzle kit. And then finally, this Max Action Hunting Series archery set. Both of my kids had one of these when they were younger, and it was years ago that they got it for Christmas. It was back when the original Avengers movie had come out. They were both big into Hawkeye, and so they played with this. There's a little flap here, you pull this, and you can use this little switch here, and it has a laser, and they had lots of fun playing like they were Hawkeye with this bow and arrow. And I saw this at Meijer, and it is the exact bow and arrow that I got them all those years ago for Christmas. So I thought, that's fun. That's nostalgic for them. They're going to be able to look back and say, I remember playing with that when I was a kid, and Dad has one new in the package in his collection. So that's kind of fun. But anyway, that's the toy haul for this time. Thanks for checking out my videos. We will catch you next time.